I'm going to be sharing with you the pros and the cons being a full-time artist slash small business owner. I'm going to start off with a pro and then give you a con. Pro, the freedom. I don't have to stick to a hard schedule. That's the huge perk of running something by yourself, is having the flexibility. So now the downside to that is because I don't really have a strict schedule for myself, things can get overwhelming really quickly because it's truly all up to me to make myself that schedule, give myself deadlines to finish things. Sometimes that can be hard, because you're just literally doing it all by yourself and there's no one telling you that you have to get this done at a certain time. So that is a lot of responsibility that can feel overwhelming at times. Other pro is being able to connect with other people on the internet, whether they're other artists or creative people or small business owners. Being able to connect through this shared experience is so fun and cool, and being able to find community through that, I feel like, is so awesome. And social media is just such a great tool to be able to do that. Downside to that is my small business cannot exist without social media. And I know other businesses can thrive without being on social media. I know it's totally possible, but social media is just the easiest tool to be able to get your work out there and get eyeballs on your stuff. You have to overcome the fear of judgment, especially from the people that you know in your real life. For me, I don't care as much about what strangers think of me on the internet versus people that actually know me in real life. And I've been able to overcome that in a lot of ways. Obviously, I wouldn't be doing this right now if I cared too much. I really try to challenge myself not to take myself too seriously. I take my art and my business very seriously, but when it comes to myself, I try not to take myself too seriously, and that's what allows me to share on the internet and just not really give a shit. Another pro is being able to be creative almost all the time. Obviously, with running a small business, there's so much more than just being creative, but the fact that my job as a whole is creative, just being an entrepreneur in general is so creative because you're literally creating something out of nothing. And that is so fun and fulfilling for me. I have been an artist my entire life. I went to school for painting, and just art has just always been a passion, and being able to do that full time is a dream for me. Now, the con to that, right, is my creativity is tied to money. And so my relationship with creativity has changed a little bit, because whenever I'm making something, in the back of my head, it's oh, is this gonna be able to pay my bills? Is this gonna be able to pay my rent? How much money can this make me this month? And that's just a part of the job. And so it definitely has shifted my relationship to creativity in a sense. Those are just a few that come to the top of my head. But if you are a full-time artist or a part-time artist or a small business owner or whatever, let me know down below some of the pros and the cons. I'd love to hear some of the things that you experience. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!